All right, welcome back to the Online Coaching Business Podcast. So in today's episode number 4,
Quattro, baby.
we are going to be talking about setting lifestyle goals, working one-to-one, and taking imperfect action.
I'm excited.
Do you realize it makes it harder for me to say things when you're going, I think you think it's helpful?
I like tricking you a little bit. Because look at you, funny.
So, a little housekeeping first before we get started. Sweep it up.
Sweep it up.
This girl never likes to have... You love to have the last word. Old time. You wanted it. You wanted it, didn't you? So, guys, in case... Really? Guys, in case you're new here, I'm Jeff.
I'm Jess.
And quick backstory on us is we built 2 6-figure coaching businesses, both organically, both within 90 days. And now we're starting our third one, call it like a coach/mastermind. And we are going to be scaling it up to 100K plus months, keeping it really casual, keeping it really lifestyle friendly, and going to open up the kimono, take you guys along for the ride and show you what's working, what isn't.
Yeah, baby.
Hopefully you guys dig it. So Jess, who should be watching something like this?
Yeah, if you're a coach who's looking to scale your business, build your business 10K to 50K plus months, you should definitely be watching this because we are so excited to be dropping some knowledge bombs for you to help you reach that goal. But, also if you're an entrepreneur or coach, you have the coaching business 7, 8, 9 figures, maybe you should watch this too, get a little entertainment out of it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I remember when I was scaling to try and hit 100K months too. We're here for you.
Should we jump into it?
Yeah, let's talk about setting lifestyle goals, babe.
Setting lifestyle goals. Okay.
Yeah.
This morning, a couple hours ago. Who were we kidding? We got
It was
brunch earlier.
post-brunch, yeah.
Post-brunch, yeah. We were taking a look at the books. It's just the end of Q1, and so we were looking back. We were looking at the data. We're like, how do we do this Q1 versus last year's Q1s?
Mm-hmm.
And usually the goal is to be making more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, goals.
Yeah. If you ain't growing, you dying. Whatever the people say on those motivational dude YouTube channels.
Do you watch this?
No, I really don't. It's just like a lot of yelling. It's like, hustle.
Yeah. That was a really good impression. But anyways, we were looking at the books this morning.
We were looking at the books, and we actually made around the same amount as we made this time last year. Now, were we bummed out? No, we were not. Here's why. Jess.
So yeah, we were bummed out at first, I will say. But then we were like, actually, should we be bummed out? Because, yeah, we made roughly the same amount we made last Q1. However, we worked probably like at least half of what we worked last year or less. Like, we didn't work nearly as hard as we did last Q1. So that's a huge win. Saving time, more lifestyle.
Yeah, not only that, we also made time for some hobbies, made time for friends and family.
Yeah.
And seeing them.
Set up our place.
Set up our place.
100%.
Yeah.
So it was a big win in our book, essentially.
Yeah, because I don't know about you guys, but we did not get into business for business's sake. We got into it. So if you're watching this, you're probably the same vibe or similar vibe as us. You got to keep everything in perspective is what we found. So, or do we make it around the same amount this time last year? Yes, but it was a struggle versus this year. It's kind of a party. We're like, oh, cool. That was awesome.
Yeah, we gained so much more time.
Yeah.
It seemed like this year in Q1.
Yeah, so bottom line, I guess the takeaway that we're sharing with you guys is there's a lot of different measuring sticks. There's a lot of different ways to measure your success. Yes, you got the business, but you've also got the lifestyle one and the health and the relationships. And make sure you're factoring all of those somewhat equally. It's kind of like when someone goes and does 75 hard. If you guys have heard of that, it's like a crazy workout thing where you work out twice a day, drink a gallon of water and all that stuff. And that's cool. But a lot of those people that do that really, excuse my French, fuck with their relationships because awesome, I'm the man, I just did 75 hard. And then the wife or partner's usually like, yeah, but you lost your girlfriend. Or, but you forgot about your family.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, so trying to be a little bit more well-rounded over here.
Yeah, don't go 75 hard on your business. You know what I mean? Factor in a little more lifestyle and make sure you take care of your health. Health
Yeah.
is wealth, baby.
It's kind of funny how a lot of those 75 hard guys also look the same way next year, too.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
The bounce back
The bounce back.
is incredible.
Right. If you have to do 75 hard every single year,
We need some lifestyle change, I think. That's
Yeah,
the
it's-
answer.
it's
time to
fine.
start making some lifestyle
it's
changes.
fine, yeah, but we are probably not friends.
Yeah, most likely not.
Yeah.
But that kind of leads us into, too, talking about our lifestyle goals a little bit and how we set them. Maybe give you
Yeah.
guys some inspo on setting your own lifestyle goals. So for us, brunches, date nights, hump day date nights, friends, family, beach time, playing guitar, all those things are very important to us for our lifestyle. And I'm sure you vibe with that if you're watching us right now too. And so we go into the week, so like today's Sunday, we did this today, where we were like, okay, what lifestyle goals do we have for the week? Before we touched on business, which I think is really cool because especially like the old Jeff and Jess were like, business, get it all done.
Right. This is like something we're learning from our past failures.
Yeah.
So like you guys could just like hopscotch over that and shortcut your success.
Yeah, learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, because you guys are probably watching if you are, a couple steps behind us, like let's pull you up to our level kind
Yeah.
of thing. You're probably really ambitious, which is awesome. But old Jeff and Jess used to, we're always going to be ambitious, I hope.
Yeah.
But we would then look at the week and set our business goals, and then we'd have ideas for things we wanted to hit lifestyle-wise, but we'd end up pushing them to the side so that we can hit the business goals. And then after looking back after a couple weeks or months, we're like, oh, shoot, there's a little bit of regret on not doing the fun lifestyle stuff,
Yeah.
because experiences are worth so much.
So true. Yeah, we love making memories. We love having experiences. And so we decided to start just prioritizing lifestyle. So for us, that includes brunches. How many can we get in? 7? Perfect. I'm just kidding. We don't get in 7.
Bring it back. How do we set the weekly lifestyle goals?
Yeah, so we prioritize what's important to us. So there's a few things like brunch. Brunch is really important to us. We love going, whether it's just ourselves or with friends, but we love sprinkling them in during the week. So 3 days particular, we love having brunch, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. So like, okay, we know that those are our brunch days. We want to get those in. Hump day date nights for you and I, those are very important. And beach days especially, very important, making sure we see family, making sure we see friends. And so we put all these things on the calendar and then we're like, okay, cool, we got the lifestyle goals. Awesome. Now let's look at business because of course, business has to get done. We can't just be like, oh, forget about business. Like, we don't need to do that. Of course, we need to do it. So then we look at business and we're like, hey, how does this fit in with the lifestyle?
Yep. How can we fund the fun?
How can we fund the fun? Exactly. And of course, there's like non-negotiables, especially in business with coaching calls and onboard calls and sales calls and things like that that come up. But if we go into the week with a plan of, no, we want to hit these lifestyle goals too and make sure we're getting these great results for our clients and moving the business forward, we just come in with a holistic approach like that. More often than not, we hit majority of the lifestyle goals.
I love that word, holistic. Yeah, it literally is a holistic approach.
It really is though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, anyways, how we are setting our lifestyle goals. And maybe I could inspire you. Your challenge, if you don't already set lifestyle goals, your challenge would be to start setting lifestyle goals. And maybe it's messy at first, and maybe you only hit one thing on the lifestyle goals list. Hey, at least it's progress, right? That's how it was with us.
Yeah.
Trying to make lifestyle goals. It was kind of messy at first. It was like, oh, shoot, we didn't hit that brunch or that date or that whatever. But then it just became a habit.
Yeah. Some ones that you can put on your calendar that we put on our calendar is some me time, I call it Jeff time, or you time. Mm-hmm. You can have, date nights. Like if one's enough for you, cool. We suggest a few.
I like at least 2 nights.
You know what I mean? And they don't have to be like super nice. Like Jess and I, we have date nights where we try to set the bar really low in terms of like, let's not spend a lot of money. Because some of the best times that we've had, and maybe you guys would agree, is just like tacos on the beach where it's like it's under $20.
Literally the best.
Yeah, and that's great. But the nice dinners are nice as well. So it's really nice to have that variety of the really nice with the white tablecloth if you're into that kind of thing. But then also like the down and dirty where it's just like, this is awesome.
Yeah, you got nothing but good tacos, good convo, good company. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a street food kind of night.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Great suggestion.
Yeah. hobbies, playing guitar, surfing.
Going on a sunset walk, hitting the gym. I mean, it's more like in the health realm of things, but like, hey, go and hit your workouts. Go and get your yoga class in. Go make sure you call your mom. Those things, you know?
Writing love letters and...
To me.
Yep, to Jess. I got to work on that.
I would agree. I don't ask for much.
Just throwing out some ideas. Yeah.
Have you guys got more ideas for Jay?
Yeah.
Or me, actually. I can probably improve on a few.
Treat your partner right. You know what I mean? It's like, Jeff, do you have a black eye? No. I probably deserve it.
I am not an abusive girlfriend. This has come up twice. I don't hit him.
She's just strong, you know?
These guns.
All right, where do we go with that? Okay, lifestyle goals, check. Nice.
Yeah,
wow.
Great outfit, by the way.
Wow, look at us.
I
Actually,
know.
could I give a little tip lifestyle-wise?
I would love that.
I don't know about you guys, but we're freezing our feathers off. Two birds of a feather. That's why I kind of went that way instead of using a curse word. Yeah. So, guys, here is what I'm rocking underneath here. I'm actually hot right now. Real hot. About to start. I think I am sweating a little bit. It's under 60 degrees here in Laguna, so that's like freezing.
59.
59 under 60. So I'm wearing some long underwear by Under Armour, the 2.0s. Get them off Amazon. They come next day. I'm sitting pretty.
It's very beautiful, yes. Can you believe that we are wearing long underwear and parkas in Laguna in April?
It's pissed me off, to be quite honest. I think you kind of like it because you have some nice, like, New York style weather wear.
Oh, I'm in.
So it's like, you know, you could accessorize and it's like the beanie and the leather jacket without looking like an asshole.
Leather weather by the beach. Perfect.
Yeah, you're definitely a glass half full kind of girl. Yeah, now you can wear leather in Laguna without looking like
I'm in. I like style. All right, that was a great tip.
Working one-to-one.
Yeah, working one-to-one.
Maybe you want to share what our thoughts are about it. In other words, like, what do I tell our clients about working one-to-one?
Yeah, so what we tell our clients is you will learn more by working one-to-one with people than you ever will from having people fill out a survey. And so our process with our clients is when they come in and they're coming in as a new coach, we tell them, hey, okay, you have to work one-to-one with 5 clients of your own because you will learn so much from these 5 clients. You'll get so much data. You'll be able to then create a program, create your brand, create all these things based on what you've learned from these 5 people that you've worked high touch with.
Yep. If you came to us and let's say you've had 2 clients in the past, nope, that doesn't count to us. We want, while you're working with us, 5 clients. That's a non-negotiable for us because then we help you realize what the best sequence of coaching your clients would look like. And if you bring to us your signature program, but you're not hitting at least 10K a month consistently, then to be honest, what we'll most likely do is we will just press pause on that program. Not saying it's bad, but what we will say is that it's probably not backed by enough data. It's most likely just backed by just a theory in your head, and it's not battle tested. If it were battle tested, then your clients would be getting a bunch of good results, and you'd be putting those results on social media. You'd not have an issue getting clients. But as we know, that's probably not the case. It was just a theory program. You thought it would work. Maybe 1 or 2 people tried it. They didn't get results. So that's why we need to press pause. And that's why, like Jess said, we want to work one-to-one with your first 5. And then we'll see, what's the perfect way to sequence your coaching so that as many people as possible can get results.
Yeah, there's one thing that Jay is very good at, and that is not working based off of theory. Everything is very data-driven, very logical, but then also listening to the market. And that includes listening to the clients you're working with. Even now in our program, we are consistently listening and trying to learn as much as we possibly can from every client that we work with.
What was that? It was good. Bad joke.
Horrible joke.
I'm actually a great listener.
Are you?
What? Yeah.
Sometimes. No, just kidding. You always are. You're a great listener.
Give myself like a 6.
Out of what?
10.
I give you a little higher than a 6.
No, I would too.
Yeah, for sure.
Too.
Like a 9-ish on some days.
I'm like Chicago 10 at listening.
Does anybody know what that means?
I don't know.
Beautiful. But anyways, that's what we tell our clients, is to work one-to-one with at least 5 people to start, and then listen to what they're saying, get all the data, and then you'll be able to create this banging coaching business around your niche.
Use their words. So if they say stuff like banging, then those words should be used in the program. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, on the other side of that, once you get past working with those first 5 clients, which is actually going to be a party, I think you'll actually enjoy it.
It'll be so fun.
Especially if you're a coach, like you're getting into this to help people. When you're working shoulder to shoulder, like in the trenches with these people, literally holding their hand every step of the way, it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel, I would argue, better when they're getting results than when you're actually getting new clients.
That's actually something that's so cool that we've seen consistently with our clients, is they share their clients' results with us because they're so hyped that they are getting their clients amazing results. And it's like, yes, like that is making an impact. That is sick. That's why we're coaches.
Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know either, but it got me hyped.
Yeah, you broke my stream. What the hell?
What the hell? Ah, shit.
Yeah. Okay. After working with the 5, so our process is you come to us, you're going to be booking calls within the first 7 days. Like that was our track record last year. This year, it's within the first 48 hours. That's our track record for every single person that's launched. And if we sound like douches, I don't care. We're excited about
we love getting our clients' results.
Yeah.
I don't think it's douchey.
I don't think so either.
Okay, good.
But maybe people don't hear other people talking like that because maybe they don't have the results to talk about.
Maybe, but that might be a them issue.
It might be a them issue. But as soon as you work with those first 5 clients, then we could flip you into group coaching right as early as your 6th client if you want. Or we keep things really simple and just keep jacking up the price of your one-to-one. Or we can do a little bit of both.
Just depends on your goals.
Yeah.
Really, it just comes down to what your goals are, which, hey, book a call. We'll figure it out.
All right. Working one-to-one. So that's working one-to-one with clients.
What about you?
I love talking about me.
I'm talking about you too. Well, I'm so proud of you and your one-to-one calls you've done this week.
It was fun. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel guilty now that we've scaled ourselves. We've taken on the first one-to-one clients. Like we've done, way more than that. Then the smart thing to do is to have a scalable group coaching model or group consulting model. And so we have that, but we also offer one-to-ones. Now, is it the most scalable thing? No, it's not, but we just really enjoy it. Business smart wise, like, is it the smartest thing to do? No, because it's not the most scalable. We just both enjoy it. So people come to Jess for some branding advice. Usually they come to me for making their stuff sell, or like if they're feeling like a failure to launch, we get them book calls in the first couple days.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I feel a little bit guilty jumping on those calls sometimes because I'm like, this is not scalable. But as soon as I jump off the call, I'm always feeling so good.
Well, you're always so hyped, but I mean, maybe you feel guilty before in the moment, but also thinking about how much you're learning from these one-to-one calls. That does help us so much in scaling our business. Just because we do the onboard calls and we have really nice intimate group settings with our clients, but having outside consulting one-to-one clients is so valuable too, because you just learn so much of what they're going through and their goals, and how you can streamline their whole business process, and that definitely plays into our own business.
For sure. You're right.
Yeah.
When you're talking to someone one-to-one, things can get a lot more intimate. Stuff that people would not feel comfortable sharing on a group coaching call, they'll bring up on a one-to-one call.
Exactly.
So you're completely right in that respect. And what ends up happening most of the time with these people that I get on one-to-ones with and you get on one-to-ones with is the strategy, the action plan that we're giving them is always like, how can we just simplify things? Like, let's take what you think your plan should be like. Is there a way that we could just break this and make it like 10% as gnarly?
Yeah.
That's
also your secret sauce, though, to be honest. Like, you're so good at taking the spider web of all the things that everyone should be doing, and you're like, okay, but between all of this gray matter here, I see the perfect black and white solution. So let's do that.
Yeah, pretty funny. One of the one-to-one calls I was on Friday, it was with a woman with a software. She's freaking awesome. Love working with her. And so she's gone through accelerators. She has all the advisors and stuff like that. that's all cool, but we still don't have a user yet. You know what I mean? So then she comes to me like, what do you think I should do? I'm like, well, we're about to start a software, just, launch it, build a wait list for it and stuff like that. If you want, we can just open the kimono and show exactly what we're doing, and then you can hang with us, and I'll make sure that you stay up to speed week by week. That way you're hitting milestones every single week. Our goal is with this, we're going to build up a wait list to 1,000 plus people in the first couple of months organically. If you want to do that, cool. So that way when you're going to investors for money, you're not just being like, here's my cool idea. Ideas are a dime a dozen. Why not come with traction in the form of like wait list of people paying you money for one-to-one or group consulting?
100%. If you're looking for somebody to help you, like a coach or a mentor or whatever, make sure that they are willing to show you what they are actually doing or actually have done, because it is such a game changer when you just see the transparency and you're like, okay, you've proven this. Okay, I can trust that this will work.
Yes, 100%. That's where we're running into. I don't want to throw shade. Maybe I won't say anything.
We're not throwing shade. Hey, we're just having an open discussion here. But
we're in a group coaching scenario right now where there's been 5 members of it where we're on month 4 now. And even until like the last couple weeks, a lot of these people were failure to launch. And the coach or mentor for all of us, he's had a bunch of success. But 3 to 4 months in, there were still failures to launch. And so I was like, okay, because these people had these very crazy, complicated launch strategies going on. It's like, okay, why don't we just get some clients in the door? Why don't you do this? Why don't you send this DM? Why don't you get on a call with these 5 people and then get yourself some cash in your jeans, get 30K plus in the next couple weeks. And then literally within days after talking to all these people, they're booking calls and closing sales where, yes, the VSL will be a good addition at some point, but
it's like master the fundamentals first,
Right, let's just simplify things and get you stoked, get you some momentum.
That kind of leads us into the third topic we wanted to talk about taking imperfect action. And so just piggybacking off of what you just said, there are so many ways to go about a strategy to hit an end goal. But
yes, you could make them up.
You can make them up. There are so many ways.
Can I give a quick example of that, actually?
Of course.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I got a twin bro. He's awesome. Huge D, as he likes to refer to himself.
Hey, Huge D.
Huge D, what's
I know
up?
you watch our stuff.
Yeah, I hope it's hanging pretty good. Anyways, when we were back in college, we went to college together for a little bit. I was in a frat. He wasn't. But here's the story. So we were out on my balcony, and we had a bunch of the pledges over. The pledges are like the people...
I know what pledges are.
Okay.
But, maybe they don't. You're right.
So a pledge is someone who's trying to get into a fraternity. Is it called a pledge in a sorority as well?
I think so. A pledge. Yeah, they were pledges for us.
So basically...
Wasn't the best sorority girl, I guess.
They're willing to do like the shit work, and so I had some pledges over at my house, and so, they're clean, stuff like that, help me make some dinners for date nights or whatever. But then also, this one particular time, there was this little bird that had just fallen out of the nest. And so I was thinking the simplest way to just get that bird back into the nest was, maybe get like a paper towel, put it underneath, and throw it back into the nest. Well, then we had a Huge D trying to make things real complicated on those pledges. Maybe he was just freaking with them. But he was like, all right, here's what we need. I need one of you guys to go get a lacrosse stick. I want you to go get me a sandwich from Jersey Mike's. And we're going to need a couple of other things. And turned it into this 2-hour ordeal.
To get the bird?
Yeah, just to get the bird and put it back in the nest.
This is one of the best anecdotes I think I've ever heard in regards to
Huge
business. Oh my gosh.
So he could, rebuttal if need be, but he can't rebuttal that one.
That's okay, but great point. There was 2 strategies for getting the bird into the nest. One was simple. Paper towel, put in the nest. The other one involved a run to the gym, then to Jersey Mike's.
Yeah. It was a production.
Probably need some goggles somewhere.
I had to call on more backup pledges.
My God, all of a sudden there's like 15 pledges in the room for this one little baby bird.
Yeah.
Great point.
Don't all overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Take imperfect action.
Exactly, because once things get really complicated, arguably I think most people would freeze. Like, okay, there's so much to do, and I don't even know really how to do all these complicated things. And so I'm just going to freeze and think about it a little bit, because who wouldn't when it's so complicated and you've never done it before and you're being like, is this going to work? I don't know. Versus just taking the streamlined approach, taking the imperfect action, like you were saying, getting on the 5 calls, closing the clients or whatever that process is, just to get to the end goal of getting the cash injection and then moving the business forward. Like, don't be afraid just to take that imperfect action, even though it doesn't include all those fancy funnels and
you can add those later if you
things.
want. And those all work, but
there's a time and place for it.
place. You don't need them yet.
For sure.
Yeah, it's like, how can, like, we want the money from this client. Here's where we are. Okay, how can we make that happen the simplest way possible?
Yeah, and then, okay, you got the money from the client. Cool, now we need to get this client really great results, because results are your best piece of content and marketing. So, okay, how do we get this client epic results? Let's choose that route next.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think so too. But simplified. Take imperfect action. Don't freeze thinking about all of the things you got to put together. Just like streamlined approach. What's the easiest way to get from A to B? Let's go.
Beautifully said.
Hey, thanks.
Just make it as simple as possible, too.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Is that all we got?
That's all we got.
That was really fun.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's have a great week, yeah? Actually, we're going to call Huge D right now and get his take on this. On what really happened with the baby bird.
Make sure the volume that, yeah, nice. He might be sleeping.
Hola, ¿cómo estamos?
What's up, dude? Hey, I was just telling Jess about a funny story. Remember back in the day when you were taking care of the pledges and there was a baby bird that fell out of the nest, and then...
Yeah, we needed a funnel.
No, like, okay, so what was everything that you had the pledges get? I remember it was a sandwich from Jersey Mike's for you, but then it was also a lacrosse stick. What else was there?
Yeah, we needed some kind of stick, a sandwich, you know, obviously, and we need a funnel, and we need some kind of measuring device.
What was the measuring device for?
I don't know. Well, none of it was really necessary.
Thanks, D. Hey, what do you got going on right now?
We're actually doing a photo shoot right now.
Oh. Are you...
Yeah, just
people are taking photos of you?
Yeah.
Is it cool if we put this little part inside of this week's video podcast?
What?
Well, we were just talking about the little bird story.
I think you don't want to have it from the horse's mouth. I just feel like it doesn't make any sense when you guys are talking about it. It just sounds stupid.
Hey, we'll let you get back to that photo shoot. But, dude, thanks for setting the record straight.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.
Measuring device. Well, none of it was necessary. Oh, my God.
Wow, I feel honored that he picked up.
Me too, during his photo shoot.
During a photo shoot. It is golden hour right now.
It is. Well, kind of. Yeah. So that's a story about the baby bird. Don't make business difficult.